Hey guys, so if you guys want to be able to create a shirt just like this one right here on Roblox, I'll show you guys exactly how to do it in this video today. So my avatar does look a bit scuffed, but you can create a cool shirt just like this super easily. So I'll show you guys exactly how to do it in this video today. So first things first, you're going to want to go ahead and head to any browser and search for the editing software Photopea. Once you search for Photopea, you can go ahead and open it and it'll load up right here. Once it's loaded up, you can close this and it'll be brought to right here as you can see. Now after you've done this, you have to grab the template for the shirt from Roblox. So you can head back over to Roblox real quick and go ahead and click on create, which is one of the top 4 options right here. Once you click on create, it will bring up this page right here. You're going to want to go ahead and click on dashboard in case you're not already there. And then once you're there, you're going to want to go ahead and find avatar items, which is one of these 4 options right here. Once you find it, go ahead and click on it and it'll show this page right here. And then you're going to want to go ahead and switch it over to shirts, and then you can go ahead and click upload asset right here. So switch the classic type to shirts and then click on upload asset. Once you're brought here, you're going to want to go ahead and click learn more right underneath asset type. Once you click learn more, it will bring you to the classic clothing page, and on this page you're going to want to scroll down until you see the option for these templates right here. You're going to want to go ahead and right click on the shirt template and just save it as whatever, and then you can head over to the Photopea app and drag this template onto here. It'll open it up right here and you'll have your template ready to go. Now once you have your template ready to go, you're going to first want to remove a couple of these things right here. These colors, you want to remove them. As you can see, each of the colors corresponds to a different section of the shirt. So red is the front right here, blue is back right here. As you can see, you can just go ahead and look through all of it and make sure that you know where the pieces go. But once you've done that, you're going to want to go ahead and remove the colors to make it into a PNG so it's clear right behind it. So you can zoom in by using the zoom tool on your keyboard. Just click Z, you can use the zoom tool, and you want to go ahead and remove these. Just grab one end and drag it all the way to the other end, and then just click delete. Now you want to go through and do that for all the rest of the sections. So I'll be right back once I do it. Okay, so I just removed all of the colors. If you want to make more than one shirt, then you're going to want to go ahead and export this as a PNG. So you go on File, Export As, and click PNG and just export it real quick so that you don't have to do this every single time you want to make a new shirt. But if you just want to move on, then you can just move on. But now what we are actually going to want to do, we want to first choose the background color for this shirt. You can just go to Google and search for whatever color you want. Let's say I wanted the color orange. You can just search for orange or whatever, and then you'll get a bunch of options for that color. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this one right here. It's kind of ugly, but I do not care. You're going to want to download it real quick, head back over to Photopea and drag that onto there. So as you can see, you might drag it on and it'll be covering all of this page. Okay, so if it's not covering the entire page, then you want to go ahead and click transform controls at the top of the screen right here. And you want to resize it so that it fits the entire thing like this. And once you have that, you can go ahead and switch back to normal move tool. And then you want to drag the color below the background. So you just want to drag it to a lower layer than the background so the background appears above it. And as you can see, now we have the layer, we have the base color for our shirt. So now you can add a bunch of different stuff. You can add any designs you want or anything, but the one thing that you normally do want to add is shading for the shirt. So you can just search for Roblox shading PNG like this one right here. You can go ahead and head over to the website and just go ahead and download it. You can head to any website that you want and just download a PNG to actually get the shading template. So now once you've downloaded it, you can head back over to Photopea and just drag the PNG onto here, as you can see, and you want to resize it so that it fits perfectly onto the template. Just like that, I have the shading. But once you've done that, you're going to want to go ahead and drag this underneath the background as well. So as you can see, we now have our shading as well as our color. So once you do have that, you can add anything else you want to add to the shirt. I'm going to go ahead and add a like PNG. Head back over to Photopea, drag this on, and then I'm going to drag it onto the, I want this like button to be on the back of the shirt, so I'm going to drag it right here. But if you wanted it to be on the front, you could drag it right here and etc. So I'm going to drag that right there, leave that right there. I'm going to go ahead and grab a subscribe button as well, and I'm going to drag that onto here as well and put it on the front. Speaking of liking and subscribing, you guys can go ahead and do that right now if you found this tutorial helpful. As you can see, I can put it right there, and that looks pretty good, I'd say. And then one last thing that you can do if you want to, you can also add cuffs to your shirt. So if, let's say you wanted your arm to show right here, you could go ahead and drag across this with the select tool right here, the rectangular select. Click on the layer that you want to change. So let's say I wanted to change the color. I delete on that. So you're gonna have to rasterize it first, and then you click delete, and then you can delete all that. And you want to do it with the shading as well, as you can see. And if you do that, then it will actually show your skin color on Roblox once you wear the shirt. If you don't want to do that, you can leave it like that, but I think I will do that. Also, you can add a head hole right here as well. So you just kind of picture what it would look like on the character. So I'd probably want to do it right around there and just remove all that, and you can add a head hole for your character as well. But that is how you can make a shirt. And once you have the shirt made, you're going to want to go ahead and click on file in the top left corner of the screen. Once you do that, you can go ahead and scroll all the way down to export as. You want to click export as PNG. Make sure you export it as a PNG, otherwise it will become messed up. So export it as a PNG, and then it'll load this up right here. And once you're on this page, make sure that you set the width to 585 and the height by 595 like this. If you don't do it, then it won't work right. So make sure you do this. You can go click save. Now it'll download it, and then you can head back over to the Roblox page for the creator dashboard. Now once you're here, make sure that you go to dashboard, like I said before. Then you want to go to avatar items right here, and click upload asset. And then you want to change the asset type to shirts. Now once you're here, you want to click upload, and you just want to go ahead and put the shirt that you just created right here. So the file that you just downloaded from Photopea, open that right here. And once you open it, as you can see, you're gonna have the photo show up right there. And that should be good. You can name it whatever you want, put in the description if you want. You have to upload it. It does cost 10 Robux to upload it. However, 10 Robux is really easy to gain, even if you don't have any Robux at all. You can just go ahead and set up a stand on Please Donate and just get 10 Robux in like 10 minutes or so. So if you need a tutorial for that, I'll leave a link to it in the description below. But once you upload it, you can just click upload for 10 Robux, and then it will load for a bit. Once it's done loading, it will actually upload it. As you can see, if I head over to avatar items and go to classic shirts, it will actually show up right here. Now it does take 30 minutes to a couple hours for it to actually start uploading, because for the picture to actually upload, because Roblox has to make sure that nothing sus is uploaded to the website. But if you click on the shirt, then you can actually go ahead and configure it, name it whatever you want, change the description, and then you can also put it on for sale right here, and you can set at the price for it as whatever you want. But keep in mind that Roblox will take 30%, so that you'll only get 70% of the earnings. Once you do that, you can go ahead and click publish, and that will actually save it, and now you have uploaded your shirt to Roblox. Now you can start raking in that sweet Robux, or you can just wear the shirt. But it does take a couple, like an hour or so for it to actually upload, so just wait for that long and you'll get it. But that is exactly how you can create a shirt on Roblox. So I hope this video was helpful. If it was, I'd really appreciate a like and subscribe. Leave any questions you have in the comment section below. I'll do my best to answer them, and I'll see you guys next time.